Nothing could be more thrilling and profiting than sighting rare and beautiful animal species that are difficult to sight anywhere in the world. However, there are some rare animals that are both inspiring and endangered in our world today. In this video, I'm going to show you 10 of the rarest albino animals in the world. Albinism is a genetic condition as a result of a lack of melanin. White or paled fur, skin, and eyes in animals are caused by a genetic condition that prevents their bodies from producing melanin. That's the pigment that gives color to skin, hair, and eyes. Albino animals are beautiful creatures. So let's take a look at the 10 rarest albino animals in the world and learn more about their unique characteristics and challenges. Number 10. The axolotl. And I'm not just talking about Minecraft. The axolotl is a threatened and endangered species. Albino axolotls are unusual among these exotic animals. Only about 1,000 albino axolotls are left in the wild. Although these distinctive amphibians normally come in a range of colors, the albino type has won over many people as an exotic pet. To protect their delicate eyes from bright lights, albino axolotls need a big tank and lots of hiding spots. These critters are related to salamanders and enjoy eating frozen bloodworms, maintaining their adorable juvenile characteristics throughout their lifespan. Next, let's take a look at another fun albino creature. Number 9. Turtles. Did you know that only one albino turtle is born out of every 100,000 hatchlings, making them a unique and unusual appearance? Albino turtles may seem super impressive, but it does reduce their chances of surviving in the wild compared to other turtles. Now, this is because of all the restrictions, such as eyesight issues and severe skin sensitivity. Albino turtle survival rates are already really low, even in the absence of all of these consequences. However, it is still possible to see some of them off the coast of Mozambique. Number 8. Kangaroos. Less than 1,000 white wallabies exist in the wild in Australia, making them another rare breed of animals. These animals are a subspecies of wallabies with a genetic defect that precludes melanin formation. Because of this, they usually have bright white fur, pink eyes, a pink nose, and sharp claws that differentiate them from their brown counterparts. These lovely animals enjoy gathering in packs, making them a really cute sight. They can be found in specific places, usually on islands in Papua New Guinea, Australia, and the Brunei Island in the Tasman Sea, where there are now around 200 white wallabies living together, giving tourists a chance to see these amazing animals. Number 7. The rattlesnake. At age 21 in the Central Florida Zoo, a famous rattlesnake passed away. Its cause of death appeared to be old age. Edgar, a record-breaking huge diamondback rattlesnake, was born at the Central Florida Zoo on September 8, 2001, and eventually grew over to be 7 feet long and over 20 pounds. He was 7 feet 4 inches tall and weighed as much as a fully grown beagle, to be more precise. Edgar was an eastern diamondback rattlesnake that was well known throughout the world for being ominously big and ghostly white. It had distinctive red eyes brought on by a genetic anomaly and a lovely off-white coloring. Due to their color, they're also uncommon because they've got a tougher time hiding from raptors like eagles and coyotes. Edgar lived like a king, never having to work for a meal. That could account for why he weighed roughly 6 pounds more than the typical wild eastern diamondback. Well, R.I.P. King of the Diamondbacks, R.I.P. Number 6. The alligator. This animal has a distinctive and attractive appearance with whiter skin, lips, and nose. Albino alligators are vulnerable to predators and poachers searching for unique specimen to trade. Thankfully, some of these animals have found safe havens in private care and zoos. These animals are a rare sight, and getting a close-up look at them can be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity despite the difficulties. But hey, we're just glad to have these beauties walking the same earth as us. Number 5. Gorilla. Local villagers in Equatorial Guinea, Africa, managed to capture a spectacular newborn gorilla in 1966. The villagers had never seen a juvenile male gorilla like this one. Instead of the typical thick brown fur of gorillas, this newborn sported a coat of bright white fur. A lucky series of events led to the rare white gorilla named Snowflakes finding a home at the Barcelona Zoo, where he rose to fame and spent nearly 40 years enjoying the love of people from all over the world. He was given the Spanish name Copita de Nieve and the English Snowflake. Number 4. Humpback whale. It's an elusive sight to behold an albino humpback whale, which is among the rarest albino animals in existence. The most well-known white whale, Migaloo, was only sighted a few times after it was initially seen in the Great Barrier Reef in 1991. Because only male whales sing melodiously, scientists have determined that Migaloo is a male. Unfortunately, Migaloo hasn't been spotted in more than 2 years, and because of climate change, specialists are a little concerned about the status of this rare beauty. Number 3. The giraffe. To deter poachers in northeast Kenya, the only known white giraffe in the world has been fitted with a GPS tracking device. Because of this, conversationalists could keep an eye on the lone male giraffe's activities in real time. The white giraffe has a condition called losism, a rare genetic disorder that results in the loss of skin color and affects giraffes. After poachers killed 2 of his family members, a female and her 7-month-old calf, who have similar white skin tone, are believed to be the last of their kind. Rangers fear he may meet the same fate in the northeastern Garissa County of Kenya, where the male giraffe currently resides alone. Number 2. Orangutan. Alba is a fascinating orangutan. She was raised as a pet in captivity before being rescued by the Borneo Orangutan Survival Foundation in 2017. Alba was the last of its kind. At the time of rescue, she was only about 5 years old. She was later returned to the wild after a year of medical care and careful observation. She is constantly looked after and guarded against poachers and other animals because of her low vision and distinctive white skin. Today, Alba coexists with other healed orangutans in a verdant rainforest. It's important to keep in mind that orangutans can only exist naturally in the rainforests of Borneo and Sumatra, and sadly, there are only about 41,000 Bornean and 7,500 Sumatran orangutans left in the wild, endangering their population. However, they're not nearly as endangered as our next species. Number 1. Pandas. People all over the world have fallen in love with giant pandas because of their adorable faces and jovial personalities. Unfortunately, only about 1,864 wild pandas are left in the world, and their population has been declining for years. However, since 2017, their population had started to increase again, and their prospects have started to look promising again too. So what do you think? Do you think these animals have a higher chance of survival in the wild, or do you think that's impeded by their characteristics? Let me know in the comments section what you think. If you're still here, it means that you've liked the stuff that we've done, so go ahead and check out the rest of our channel because we make content that doesn't stink. You can find that other content by following the prompts on your screen. And hey, while you're at it, can you please do me a favor? Can you give me a like and a subscribe and click that little notification bell? That way you can be reminded of all of our new stuff, and it's also going to help our content reach other viewers, which we greatly appreciate, by the way. And as always, my friends, thank you very much for choosing to spend your time with us here today. We'll see you in our next video.